Welcome to Crypto.XL, where we uncover the hidden gems of the crypto market. Are you ready to discover the next big thing in investing? Get ready to embark on an exhilarating journey with us as we hunt for small-cap coins with the potential to explode. Join us as we dive deep into the world of small-cap cryptocurrencies, exploring their untapped potential and uncovering opportunities for growth that could turn your investment into a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned investor looking for the next big winner or a newcomer eager to learn the ropes, Crypto.XL is your ultimate destination for insightful analysis, expert tips, and the latest trends in the small-cap crypto market. Remember, this is not financial advice. Only invest money you can afford to lose. Don't miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Hit that subscribe button and join us on this thrilling adventure to uncover small-cap gems that could skyrocket your portfolio to new heights. Let's make 50-100x gains together.
Good day, guys. This is Crypto.XL, back today with more crypto updates and news. And as predicted, the Ethereum ETF has passed Crypto.XL.
Are these important numbers?
It's important because, as you know, we've been correcting now for almost a month. We're at 23 trading days, and this Wednesday is an important day because it is a possible turning point for markets. And I would like to see CPI come in below, 0.25 or so, and I think that would give that jolt of confidence for markets. On top of, I think, earnings, which is going to be a positive catalyst, but for investors in the near term, I think they got to ride out the volatility because I think yields here have made people nervous. Not necessarily deteriorate the long-term outlook, but near term.
Are they smart, the yields, or are they not giving us a correct signal? Because you sound really like you're not sure about the inflation data this week.
I'll have a better sense over the next couple of days as we sort of finalize what our expectations are, but the only hesitation we have is that the hurricanes last year have muddled some of the inflation quality because, for instance, hotel reservations would go up because of these natural disasters, and it's going to happen now with the LA fires, and I think it's going to muddle used car prices as well because you have to replace all these used cars.
So you think if they weren't muddled, that inflation isn't that big of a concern? And when you say a turning point in the markets, if we've been down for a month, turning point doesn't mean for...
Quick pause. By the way, this video was recorded earlier. So FundStart's Tom Lee speaks on Bitcoin, and he says it's going to be one of the best performing assets this year. By the way, the CPI number has come in, and we're good. Bitcoin's up.
For the weakness, you think we might be making a bottom this week?
Yes, our technician Mark Newton thinks 5,700 might be the turning point. It could happen Wednesday, so maybe 2% down from here, but that's really where the market could make a stand. I think if we could lift the cloud of some of this muddling, in fact, Waller last week even said most of the inflation last year was about imputed prices, meaning the real price of inflation was actually much lower. I think that is still the case. Inflation is weaker when you look at housing, et cetera. So once we can get through that noise, but investors, I think, shouldn't be too glum. I think earnings season is going to be something that really solidifies. Look, if S&P earnings growth is 10%, X energy and revenue growth 5%, that's a really good reason to be owning equities.
Is the Fed less significant right now with their rate cut? I don't care where they, that's not what I base what the market's going to do on. Are people still just dying for another couple of cuts, or I think we're lucky to have gotten what we've already gotten. We got to live with that and just try and hope inflation doesn't come back.
I agree with you. I think the best case this year would be the Fed doing one cut because the economy is strong enough and they're still dovish, meaning they're going to make their way to neutral. But
Right. So with the Fed rate cuts, there's projected to only be one cut this year, and the market has priced that in, and that's why we had Bitcoin stumble recently. But do realize that these are just short-term breaks from a long-term trend. All right. So the trend is up. So these pullbacks are good times to get in. Right. If you have a zoomed out perspective and you're looking at the market in a yearly perspective, then the pullbacks are good times to get in. By the way, nothing I say here on this channel is financial advice. It's just my opinion. Bitcoin is doing quite well. We're up to 98,000. We touched 99 before, and everything is still on track. We could end up hitting, around 100 or so and then having another pullback, right? The pullbacks are not necessarily over, but we're getting close to the point where it's up only. So January, expect continued volatility as far as having, pullbacks before we blast off to new all-time highs in Bitcoin. By the way, nothing I say here is financial advice.
If they push those rate cuts into 2026, 2027, that's a longer runway to support markets. Part of, I think, the hesitation for stocks right now is we have a new administration starting.
What? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, pretty normal correction, and it is slightly following global liquidity, but we're pretty early in this halving cycle. So to me, I think Bitcoin in the near term, again, our technician thinks 70,000 is where we can sort of make a stand. It means you're getting a big opportunity because I think Bitcoin's going to be one of the best performing assets.
So hold on, but you still think it goes all the way down to 70,000, or you think that's the floor, in which case you would still buy at this price?
Yeah, so there's Fibonacci's. So one level would be 70.
Let's say that again.
There's retracement levels. So you pull back from where you rally.
Right.
So 70 is one level. It could go to as low as the 50s. But that's, again, not a new level. It's just where it touches it before it begins to rally.
Okay, let me ask you a different question. For those folks who are watching who are not in Bitcoin or are thinking about buying Bitcoin at these prices, are you saying that this is a fair and good price to get in, or are you saying wait because you think it's going farther down?
Bitcoin is something you need to be long-term focused. I don't think anyone's going to lose money buying here at 90. If they're trying to time this, maybe they'll get lucky and it goes to 70. But to me, Bitcoin could be significantly higher this year, maybe 200, 250. So I think 90 is still a good entry point.
Okay, so that's a risk that you take if you say I'm going to wait to hit 70 or for it to come down to the 70s. That's a risk that you take because what if it doesn't, right? What if he doesn't? And then it starts shooting up and it starts hitting higher levels on the Fibonacci, right? Higher levels, 150 and 150K and you're waiting for 70 and the bus is left without you. Right, the plane is left without you, and you're stuck down here waiting, hoping, praying that it comes back, praying that it falls. So that's why when you have that pain in your belly, saying that it doesn't feel right to buy. I think we're going to go lower. And I did say this yesterday or 2 days ago in a video that it might go lower, but I'm still putting a tiny bit amount of money in now, and it didn't feel good buying. It felt terrible. But again, it's better to DCA and put small amounts in retracements in a bull market, because if we are in a bull market, which I still do believe we are, even if it does go lower, my loss will be eaten up quickly within a month because we start pushing back to the upside. Now, when I say DCA in on this channel, we do DCA into the smaller cap altcoins, and it's up to you, your risk tolerance. You could always go mid cap. You don't need to go into the degen plays that I pick. I pick some really, really small micro cap altcoins, right? But let's look to the right here. You can see the crypto bubbles. You see that virtuals is up 23%. AVAX is up 8%. Algorand is up 14%. These are the top 100 coins, right? And a lot of them are bouncing back really well. XRP is up 10%. So good risk reward coins for those who have less risk tolerance, but still can see some really, really good gains this cycle. Well, I would point to look at ZAYA, right? ZAYA is only up 4%. Say might do something similar to what ZAYA has done, where it went up about 500% within 2 weeks. Don't sleep on Say, because Say is a new large cap coin that offers good risk reward. And it's a matter of time before these L1s, you've seen the L1s start to wake up, right? You've seen what ADA just did. So Say has not done that yet, whereas a lot of others have, and Say is relatively, it's new enough where it hasn't reached its full price potential yet, but it's old enough where it's big enough that it's harder for it to fail, because it does have some market cap. So take a look at Say. For those who believe in Ethereum and think Ethereum is going to do well, I think it's a matter of time before Ethereum does well. It has underperformed the market thus far. Ethereum has very little gain. ETH is only up 2%, therefore Uniswap's only up 3%. But if you're patient enough to wait, 7 months or so for ETH, you can do a beta play into Uniswap, which is a smaller cap to ETH, and just hold your coins and relax. Remember, ADA didn't perform for 2 years, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it did a 400% rally. So DCing slowly into like Uniswap, or if you want a stronger play, I would say AVAX. AVAX is going to do a little better, I believe, because AVAX is a number one gaming chain. FET AI is only up 5%, but this is a really, really strong AI project which offers great risk reward. So you don't necessarily have to dig deep down into the trenches into these micro cap coins. But the micro cap coins that I deal with, these coins I'm expected to do double digit returns. When we're talking about 20, 30 X's, those kind of returns. So that's why I deal with these coins, right? So we're actually looking a lot better right now, short term. The Patreon gems, if you look at the numbers, Quantlytica is up 22%, Moontropica 15%, Autolayer almost 14%, DexCheck 13%, 12%, 12%, Wild Studio, Playable Games, Myria, Not AI, 12%, VIA 11%, etc. Which just goes to show you, when you see the market drop the way that it did, if you have stables on the side, you can be relaxed and you can slowly DCA in. It's probably not a good idea to be all in at any moment. It's good to have some stables at the side, because we're going to have more dips. All right. So come and check out the Patreon if you want to get in on the lows and see what I'm doing. Use this as educational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. Crypto is very risky. But if you want to see what I'm doing and what I'm buying, do feel free to check out the Patreon, and you'll see exactly when I'm buying at the lows. Now, another crypto I'm interested in right now, I mentioned GPT Wars, that has a 400K market cap. It's going to be coming out soon. This is an AI agent video game. The graphics look pretty good, and it's about to drop. So before the bull market truly kicks off for altcoins, I'm going to be acquiring as much as I can these really micro cap. This is not even small cap. This is like a nano cap. I'm going to be acquiring these micro nano cap cryptos, and I'm just going to chill out and relax and enjoy my bull run. So let's look at some gameplay. GPT Wars, 400K market cap launch, guys. Check this out. AI agent. You can switch your weapons. It's coming out on many launch pads. Engine Starter, GameFi, VIA. This might be the first project that VIA launches that does well. VIA, buying it at the lows at 0.035 was brilliant. Shout out to the Patreons. Hopefully, guys took advantage of those sales that I was mentioning. The market's not going to tell you when it's going to pump, guys. It's not going to tell you, that this is a good time to get in. But I would look at the buy alerts that I post. Especially when I have a bulk buy alert for top cryptos at ridiculously undervalued prices. And yes, crypto is risky. It can also go to zero. I'm aware of that. I hope you're aware of that too, right? Remember to manage your risk. But buying VIA at that price, I think, will be phenomenal, especially if it does the returns that I expect it to do. VIA is still at a really good market cap. All right, guys, I'll see you at the top. This is Crypto.XL, and I'm out.
Welcome to Crypto.XL, where we uncover the hidden gems of the crypto market. Are you ready to discover the next big thing in investing? Get ready to embark on an exhilarating journey with us as we hunt for small-cap coins with the potential to explode. Join us as we dive deep into the world of small-cap cryptocurrencies, exploring their untapped potential and uncovering opportunities for growth that could turn your investment into a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned investor looking for the next big winner or a newcomer eager to learn the ropes, Crypto.XL is your ultimate destination for insightful analysis, expert tips, and the latest trends in the small-cap crypto market. Remember, this is not financial advice. Only invest money you can afford to lose. Don't miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Hit that subscribe button and join us on this thrilling adventure to uncover small-cap gems that could skyrocket your portfolio to new heights. Let's make 50-100x gains together.
Good day, guys. This is Crypto.XL, back today with more crypto updates and news. And as predicted, the Ethereum ETF has passed